Alright, what's going on, guys? So this is going to be a video on how to take apart all of your different magazines for your Springfield Hellcat, and I'm also going to install the +3 magazine extension from Tyrant CNC. Alright, because Hellcat, they've got like different magazines, 11 round either flush or with a pinky extension like this one. They have a 13 round with an added bit there. Then they have a 15 round, and all three of them are a little bit different to take apart. So I thought I'd make this video just for anyone out there who is having a bit of trouble figuring it out. We'll start with the 11 round magazine. So all you're gonna have to do, there's a little hole back here in the back. You can use a little bit. I got a little hole punch here. You can use whatever you got. You're just gonna depress that spring down. Depress that spring down a little bit and then push with your thumb, and it'll come off like that. Obviously keep your thumb over the top so it doesn't fly out the top like that, and then you've got that taken off just for you right there. Okay, now the 13 round mag, you're gonna, it's the only one that has a metal plate over the top of the spring underneath this casing here, the base plate. So what you're gonna have to do is depress down here in this hole right there like that, and you push it down, and you'll see that the black metal plate bit here on the outside, it pushed further down. Once that's pushed down, you can keep this pushed down and pushed, and then you can push it with your thumb, pull it off, and bring your thumb out like that. So that is the 13 round mag. It just has that metal plate on there, and that's the extra step for that. All right, now the 15 round mag is, at first I was trying to depress here and push, and no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get it off. And then I realized it's actually a mag sleeve. So just turn your magazine upside down, put it down, grab the sleeve here that has the adaptive grip texture around it, and just push it down like that, and then you pull it off completely. All right, once that is off, it is now basically like the 11 round magazine. Okay, and we're just going to now depress the spring here with whatever you have and push with your thumb and get that off just like that. All right, so that's how you do the 15 and the 13 and the 11. And then to put it back together, it's pretty much the same thing. It's nice and simple. All you're going to be doing is making sure that the bit that ends, that curls off like that, that's going to be on the side with all the numbers on the back. Okay, and then obviously make sure that the black area of the plastic where the rounds feeded is faced this way. You'll know you have it right because it's impossible to put it in the wrong way. So for example, if I turn it around another way and drop it in, it will not, it's not fitting properly. So it's you know, super easy to get it right. So just make sure you put that in there. Make sure the curve that hangs off right here, that is on the side of where you can see the numbers on the back, and then you're good to go. So once you have all your magazines like positioned like that, okay, the easiest way I found is you've got your base plate cover here and your thumb here, and what you're going to do is you're going to use this, just the end of this bit, simultaneously with your thumb to bring it down. And once you bring it down, you just clip it on and then move it over. Once you're in this position, you're going to depress the spring. Let's push it down a little bit while you bring the plate back over. All right, and then you just work your way nice and slow, and then you hear it click into place, and now you're good to go. All right, so that's the 11 round mag. Now the 11 round mag is also the same as a 15 round mag. Literally, you're just gonna, you know, again, make sure it's all positioned in the correct spaces. It's very straightforward. I like to do it like this, bring it down, and then when I bring it to the edge, I slide it over, and then this final little bit, you just fiddle around with the spring, keep pushing it in, and till it clicks in place. And once that's clipped, you're going to then bring the sleeve over the top, bring it down, seat it down into position, and there you go. Now the 13 is a little bit different than the 11 and 15. So what you want to do, just like the other two, we're going to be bringing this down here, and we have to make sure that this little metal black lip on this side is on the outside when we bring it down, okay? I believe that's the case. Sometimes we get this confused, but let's just do this real quick. I like to bring it down, hook it on the outside, okay? Once it's hooked on the outside with your thumb, you hold that in place, and then you can use this to bring it over the edge. Now, once you're in this position, you kind of have to try to push that in there, and you'll hear it like click or get into place, but it needs to be further in. So to do that, you're gonna push down here with whatever tool you have to depress this, and it's gonna bring this back in. There you go. So all I did was push down, and then I turned it 45 degree towards the left, towards the side where the numbers are. And that, all that does is that brings that metal plating back up in and locks it into place. So now this is fully locked and good to go. All right, so that's how to take apart all your magazines, the 11, the 13, and the 15. And if you want to know how to put on the this Tyrant CNC +3 extension, it's very straightforward. I'm going to put this to my 11 because I'll make it a 14. You can put it to any of them, but I'm going to put it to the 11. All right, so when you put it to the 11 or the 15, you do not need the metal plate that is in here of the 13. Okay, so when you use this extension, you just, if you want to put it on a 13 to make it a 16, you have to take that metal plate off for it to work. All right, and then with the 15, it doesn't come with one, you just put it on, and the 11, you just take it off, put it on. All right, so I'm going to put it on the 11 because I want to make this a 14, and it's a little smaller than putting it on a 15, and this is my concealed carry, so I think for the best overall bang for my buck, I'm going to put it on the 11. All right, so just what we did before, I'm going to depress that spring, move my thumb over, hold it in place, take that off, and then I'm going to grab my upgraded Tyrant C, and all you're going to be doing is bringing it down just like this, getting it to the edge, and then pushing up and getting it into place. All right, now it takes it's a little more work to get this on because it is metal, and if you get caught here, you're going to use your tool, whatever you have, come back a little further if it went too far there, which I did, and just repeat. Takes a couple tries because with the metal one, it's a lot more stingy than the plastic. There you go. So if you see it on here, you can work your way, keep pushing it up while playing around and pushing down the springs. All right, so what I like to do is I push down on the metal springs while I push, do a little work. There you go, keep pushing. I like to wiggle back and forth while holding down the spring with this thumb until I get towards the edge here, and if I think it's good to go, you can push it a little more while you push, and then you hear a click. Once it's clicked and locked into place, this magazine has been upgraded to the +3, and it's good to go. And if you're wondering how to take this off, there is a little hole on the right side of your mag. All right, when you're looking at the back, it's on the right side, but if you're looking at the front, it's going to be on your left side. You'll see on the side here, it's got a little hole right here. All you got to do to take this mag off is you use a little small hole punch or whatever you got. You're going to push down on that hole, that little bit that's sticking up, and as you push down, you hold it down, you're going to bring it back with your fingers here, and you're going to slide it off. All right, and that depresses it and will get the thing to start moving, so you can start sliding it all the way back off. So see how I'm taking it back off now? And then you just slide it off, and then you're good to go to swap it back to the 11 or whatever you want to do. But I'm going to keep this on here. So yep, that is now locked back into place. You can double check with this. All good to go. And that is everything you need to know about the Springfield Hellcat magazines and upgrading the Tyrant CNC, depending on if you've got the 11, the 13, or the 15. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Stay safe, stay locked and loaded, and above all else, stay armed with truth, knowledge, and wisdom. Until the next video, peace.